Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Greg from Ideal Trading Ideas, and today is June 2nd, 2021. Current time is 1:13 p.m. And as you can see, we have Genius Brands up on the screen. Current price is $1.96. They're at 14 cents for the day, or positive 7.69%. We're going to go through the charts real quick. So on the daily chart, as you can see, Genius Brand was as high as 202, or up 11.16%, right? So as we go through and look at the weekly chart, we see they've been up 23 cents for the week, or positive 13.18% for the past week. 1 month chart up 18 cents, or positive 10.05% for the month. 3 month chart up 24 cents, or positive 14.04% over the past 3 months. 1 year chart down $1.13, or negative 36.69%. And the 5 year chart, they're down $3.99, or negative 67.17%. As we scroll down, we take a look at what we have on Genius Brands. Our average cost is $1.97. We're in for 200 shares with a portfolio diversity of 5.33%. Today's return is $24, or positive 6.5 or 6.69%, as you can see. And our total return is negative $4.64, or negative 1.18%. Our total market value, or our current market value, is $389. And as we scroll down, you see that we have 2 option contracts in play as of right now, right? So it says the value is negative 36. Today's return is negative 22, and total return is negative 28. Why is it saying negative? Well, the reason why is because the price that is now going for, which is 18 cents per share, or $18 per 100 shares, is now higher than what I originally got paid for. So as we click right here, it'll kind of show you what's going on. Average credit per share, we received 4 cents, or $4 per 100 shares, right? Genius break even was 204. So if it goes above 204, it should sell the contracts off for us, or right around $2 probably. We had 2 contracts, and they're going to expire on June 11th, right? So that'll be next Friday. The credits that we received were $8. So it's showing you that right now combined, that's worth about $38. So the return is negative 24, or negative 171.43%, or negative 30 overall, or negative 375%. So this is what's going on with Genius Brands. So what we're going to do is go back one, and I know I always say this on most of the videos when you see that I'm negative. Most people will say, man, -5 doesn't mean anything. I don't like to be negative at all. This is the reason why I do option contracts on the shares that I own, right? Because when we are negative, we're collecting money. And then when the stock finally goes positive, as you can see, we're moving towards that direction. Just looking at the daily chart, we've moved to that direction. Then all that money that we've collected with the cover calls, we've actually managed to be positive, right? So what we're going to do is kind of scroll down to show you real quick what's going on with Genius Brands. And just looking at quick history, you see that I was paid $8 right here, right? But we click on show more and show you a little bit more of my history. The $8 that we were paid, another 6, 16, 2, 12, 14, another 8, 2. That's what we paid out for 100 shares at one point, and $5. So this is everything that I've been paid when it comes to Genius Brands, and I want to say it equals up to be maybe about $80+ possibly when it comes to Genius Brands. What we're going to do is just go back one and scroll up, and as you can see, it's still moving forward. It's $1.95, $1.94 right now. It's moving around. And now we are hoping to actually get in for 100 shares. Now I'll show you my messages real quick. And you see that I canceled a Genius Brand contract to sell. And what we're going to do is just click on this real quick to kind of show you that we actually have another order in to see. We receive your order to buy 100 shares of GNUS, or Genius, at a maximum of $1.88. So we're looking to actually get in to buy 100 shares at $1.88 if the price of Genius goes down. So right now we see that, hey, we have about $9,263, up about $82.63 for today. So what we're going to do is click back on Genius real quick, view all options, just to kind of see exactly what's going on. So if you decided, clicking on sell call, if you decided right now to buy Genius Brands at $1.94 and you wanted to sell it off right now, $1.94, you want to sell it off for $2, they're willing to say okay to the $2 sell off if it hits that price, but they're willing to give you 9 cents per share or $9 per 100 shares. They'll give that to you right off the top, right? $9, right? So you're going to get the $9. If it goes up to $2, it'll sell off. And the difference between the $1.95 and the $2 is 5 cents, which is going to be $5. So now you have been paid $9 plus another $5 for the sale, which puts you right around $14, right? So you would have made $14 off this trade. Now, if Genius Brands does not make it up to the $2 mark, obviously it would not sell off, and you would just keep the $9 that they paid you, right? And you would just have to wait until Genius Brands goes back up to $2 or whatever. Now, you could put in to sell it at $2.50. Let's say the shares went right past and made it up to $2.50. You would sell. The difference between $2 and $2.50 would be $50, or $1.95 to $2.50 would be what, $55 that you could possibly make, but you're going to take less in premium, right? Right here, they're showing you that you could get paid about 5 cents or $5 per 100 shares, right? So that will put you right around the $60 range. So $1.95 to $2.50 puts you at about $55 plus the $5 they paid you, $60. So it's up to you kind of how you want to look at this. What we're going to do is just move forward into our TradingView platform. As you can see, they have Genius Brand at $1.94 as well, up 12 cents or positive 6.59% right now. And they have an upcoming earnings report on August 16th. And EPS as of right now is negative 5.20. Market cap of 5.535 million, and they don't pay anything in dividends. As we go through and just check out some of their ideas, you can see that we have one person with a price target of about 1805 when it comes to Genius, and she says that it's currently at 176 when she wrote this. This was on May 31st, right? So a couple of days ago. I'm gonna click on it just to show you guys exactly what she's showing. So she believes that it's going to make it up with a price target of 1805, but she believes it's going to continue to rise up at least to $3 at that point. So we can always click on play just to show you exactly what's going on. Since she wrote it, it actually did jump up to the price range, and now we're going to be looking for a small pullback right around that 189, 188 area, and then we should see lift off to about the 232 area. And this is one of the reasons why I decided to try to buy another 100 shares at about 188, just because we know we're going to possibly end up selling off the 200 shares that we currently own, right? So if we sell off the shares that we currently own, we get pocket about 80 to $100 from the covered call trades. But if we can get in for at least another 100 shares at 188 and we kind of watch it go up to about 233 possibly, we can sell off, or even 250, sell off for a couple of more bucks of profit. Anyway, we're going to move forward to our Genius Brands chart, and what we're going to do is bring it down just a little bit to kind of show you exactly what's going on with Genius Brands. So in 2020, Genius Brands went as high as $11.75, but it was as low as 5 cents. As we open it back up and kind of go back in time, you see 2019, the high was $2.82, the low was right around that 19-cent range, or actually 5-cent range at one point. Oh, that was 2020. 2019 was 19-cent range, and then 2018 we have it at a high of about $3.45 and a low of about $1.94. Now we haven't mapped out our support and resistance lines for 2017 or 2016 or even 2015, but we're gonna get back to that at some point. Now, at its height, when it finally IPO'd and came out, Genius Brand was around $13.25 and it just dropped down, right? Its low for the drop was about $4.02, and it made its way back up to about 6 and some change, right? Before going into 2015 and getting up to about $10 or so, and then making its fall all the way back down to about 2 and some change. So anybody that had gotten in Genius Brands when it IPO'd, they probably, if they held on to it, they probably was upset because they didn't get back most of their money, right? And they would be holding for years and years and years, right? So averaging down maybe they probably would have been able to do this, but you would have to have quite a bit of cash to continue averaging down and get you in a good position. But anybody that purchases around this price range in end of 2019 or even in 2020, you're going to be smiling because you just watched it explode. Hopefully during that time frame you sold off at its high, collected quite a bit of funds, and then moved on. So what do we think is going to happen with Gnus Brands right now? I opened up the screen just a little bit more so you can kind of see. Obviously these are our resistance lines, this is a support line, and what we did is a short term, resistance support lines, right? So I personally believe this is our green candlestick, and obviously we have a wick on that. It shows that it kind of has withdrawn itself and kind of reversed and went down. But as of next week, I believe it's a possibility this thing is going to go two ways. Obviously it can go up possibly around this range, which would be a resistance for it, and that's about 223, or it could go down and hit a bottom of about 133. So if it hit the bottom of 133, we're obviously going to go in for another 200, 300 shares. What's the likelihood of it going back down to 133 right now when we're in an uptrend going upwards? Slim to none. You know, if it does reverse, it may stop possibly 178 or less. We don't know for sure, but we're gonna find out soon enough. But I think it's more likelihood that it's gonna go up in value to about 223, and then we'll see a reverse of it coming back down, and we'll kind of show that as well. Pulling the arrow out, more likely that we'll see some type of reverse right around that area. We'll change that to red. So something kind of like that before seeing it go right past the area. And I'm thinking like maybe right around here first, which would be a green arrow. And so somewhere around that range is the way I see it or envision it going as time goes on. So right around the 223 range before retracing and going back down. It may not hit that 191 again, but somewhere around there close, and then cutting right through that 223 and making its way up right around that area, and then possibly as time goes on pushing forward to 282, so on and so forth. So that's pretty much what I think may happen. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is what I just showed you guys and what I plan on doing with my money, right? So anyway, hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment to the page. You guys have a great one. Bye.